Today folks, we are doing an update on Jubaea chilensis in our garden here on the north end of Salt Spring Island. It is mid-January 2018 and this is a Chilean wine palm that I grew from seed. It would have been in the early 2000s, so probably anywhere 15 to 17 years ago, 16 years ago. I'd have to look to find the exact date, but it's doing really well here. And the seed I had collected for me in Locarno, Switzerland. It's actually getting a pretty nice trunk on it now. And what I do is just pile leaves around it, just in case we do get ugly cold weather, which doesn't often happen here. And it actually is the most cold tolerant pinnate species of palm. And you can see it is actually growing through the winter. You see the frond opening up there, the center spear? Really happy plant. Now, I had one years ago in our garden, and I transplanted it at the wrong time of the year and it died. And I was really upset about that. So here's another one. It's been in our garden and doing well. And it should continue to flourish because our winters here do not get cold enough to harm this palm, especially at this location on Salt Spring Island. There are two of them growing in Ganges. One was planted in the spring of 1999. Outdoors, and then another one about a decade ago, which is growing not too far from the bigger one, and they grow at a slow rate, but still worth it in these northern temperate zones. That's Brahia armata, and we experiment with everything here, but Jubaea chilensis isn't an experiment. It is just a palm that does grow here, much more cold tolerant than Jubaea capitata. We also grow Jubaea capitatas in our garden. We have mule palms we're going to plant out, and we have a lot of sables in here. This is a southwest slope, so it gets lots of sun, really well draining soil. And last year we had some snow. It was 2015, and it busted one of the fronds off, and I was pretty upset. So I actually, what I did with the frond, I kind of put a piece of bamboo in there and taped it back up, and it's actually still nice and green. That was from the winter before. So anyway, snow and frost here isn't severe enough. Well, snow doesn't bother them except maybe bend or break the fronds, but the frost doesn't get harsh enough here to bother these palms. They're very, very cold tolerant. So if you live in a similar growing zone, you may want to try a Jubaea chilensis. And yeah, like I say, I just give it that little bit of extra added protection here with the leaves, just maple leaves around the trunk, the base, and I'll pull those off in March, mid-March. All right, thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate it. And like I say, try one in your own garden. Very, very slow from seed and a very costly palm to buy because they are such slow growers.